Welcome to What's the Deal with Sam? Starring Sam Lilly. Join Sam as he discusses a wide variety of topics.
Bad
Now let's start the show.
Thank you.
What's the deal with Junior? It's like Senior with the ground. I just kind of thought of it the other day, but like, I mean, there's already the weird thing of like, I am so and so the third, or some shit like this. Like the second, you don't really hear that much. It'll just be like Junior, like you're like, it's like, oh, I thought my name was so perfect that I couldn't think of another name, so I just named you my name, Junior. Even though the second sounds way cooler, right? Like I am the second one. It sounds like a kingly lineage kind of thing. It's like, no, you're Junior. You're the crappy one. Because I think the idea in ancient times or just older times is like, well, I named them my name Juniors, and then the name lives on. The actual my exact name will live on, and then once I'm senior now, and then once I'm dead, then like they basically just become the new me. They can drop the Junior from their name. They'll do that. I don't know. I think that's kind of where it came from. But the thing, I've already talked a bit about that before. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. There's how many hundreds of episodes. I'm sure I mentioned the Junior thing. But like, what's weird is that you don't really see any like women with Junior in their names. And it's just like, that is weird. Why isn't there, like a fucking Sarah Jessica Parker Jr.? Why not? Why not? Why isn't there a fucking Cher Jr.? Why are those the things I thought of? I don't know. They came to me. Like, people that happen to be ladies. And, like, I don't know. Like, you don't see it. Like, ladies always get their own names. In fact, they get, like sometimes they end up with, like, all these names. They end up with, like, more names, too, right? Because they'll be like, oh, shit, like, a woman, like, well, sometimes they'll start with, like, fewer names, first of all. Like, so, like, well, we want to make sure they have, like, a couple of names. Because then when they're married, they'll take on another name. So I guess it wouldn't be Junior anymore, because then it would change. Would you drop the Junior? Would you do the something Junior? Like, basically your last name would become your middle name, I think is how it used to work. And so then, like, if you were, like, whatever the fuck, you would only given two names, I guess, so you couldn't be whatever the fuck Junior. So I guess maybe that would make sense, right? If you only have two names, then you get the third. But then there's people who have, like, first, middle, and last name became more of a thing. Everybody gets them. And then, like, just their last name changes. And so, like, if you were, like, something Junior when you were born, would it change to just, like, or would you somehow hyphenate it? And how would you hyphenate with the Junior in there, too? Like, oh, man, I am Sarah Jessica Parker Junior Smith. It would be confusing. It would be a lot of things. It would be a lot of names. Even though they already kind of cheat sometimes, too. Like, my name is, like, Mary Sue Janet Johnson. And it's like, what? It sounds like you have two names. Like, no, you smash them together or hyphenate them. They don't count. Same thing with last names. Sometimes we'll do that too. It's like, no, I don't want to have like whole new last names. Like, I'm gonna keep my last name, and then I'm just gonna hyphenate and add the other bit. Like, I'm now this plus also I'm kind of that. We're related now, I guess. Well, I'm not taking this. I'm borrowing your name for now. I'll add it to the list. It'll get second billing after my regular last name. Which, like, I'm not saying you have to change your last name anyways. I'm not making a statement about that. You do whatever the fuck you want with your name. You change it whatever the fuck you want. I don't care. But it's just weird that, like, Junior is never just... You just don't see it with women. And it's just, like, do they not... I guess, if anything, you think you'd see it more now because there are a lot of women who aren't taking the names of, like, their partners when they're getting married. So it's like, well, why not, why not have some Juniors in there? Other than the fact that it's dumb, because you're like, I couldn't think of a name better than my name. I think my name is the best name. So I think everyone should have my name after me. And we should just have my name go on forever. So no one ever forgets that I'm the best, like my name. What's the deal with Junior? It's like the third with the ground.
What's the deal with Sam?